Welcome, everybody, to Snobcast. It's 7 p.m. To my left is Edward Norton, and to my right is Daniel Stern.
Hey, how's it going?
Wow. What a hole.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 200 and something of COVID-19. Snobcast in the house. Chef Tom, Hype Man Steve. What's up?
The deconfinement edition.
That's true, because we are together. It's been 3 weeks now we're together.
Yeah, we've exchanged saliva.
It's true. It's delicious, Tom. I tasted what you made for dinner.
It's nice, huh?
Was succulent.
You like my cauliflower rice?
Big fan of cauliflower. Makes me gassy, but I'm a big fan.
Oh my God. So, guys, what's going on?
Look, we're supposed to have Vince Guzzo on the show today.
Yeah.
But there was a scheduling conflict.
Technical difficulties.
So, like, we're not showing, we're going to interview fucking Vince Guzzo. No, we are going to interview him.
Yeah,
this was a scheduling conflict.
There was a scheduling conflict, but...
people have real lives.
As it so happens, we have Will Smith on standby.
Getting jiggy with it.
I would love to have Will Smith on this podcast.
That'd be great at some point.
Yeah, I would. I would be honored. In fact,
I want to ask him if he was how he felt buying 13-year-olds from Jeffrey Epstein.
Whoa!
Jesus.
What just happened? Is that a true fact?
I don't know. I think his name got mentioned somewhere.
Will Smith, he's an angel.
Of all fucking
Woody
people.
Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson. Maybe because he's bald, maybe.
Woody Allen?
No, Alec Baldwin.
No,
that doesn't surprise me.
That doesn't surprise me. Honestly.
It had to be one of the Baldwins. I thought it was going to be Billy
or Steven, actually.
Yeah.
No offense, but it's the PH.
No,
so.
but yeah.
Oh,
there's an issue happening here in the backyard. There's a dog too this week, by the way. What's up, dog? You want to come say what's up? No, you're good. All right.
Yeah, we have
guests here.
Some guests. Yeah.
As long as nobody was hurt. Is anybody hurt?
Yeah. If anyone's wondering, a clothesline fell.
Yeah. There go my bed sheets.
Wow, you have some pretty feminine bed sheets.
I know.
Say.
Thank you. You caught me on the weird rotation. It's like when you get caught on the cusp of a new rotation of boxers, and you're wearing the ones that you don't really like.
Tom, I actually don't know what to think about it.
It's flowers, man. It's not
it's flowers. I feel like rest in peace to your grandmother, but I feel like they're your grandmother's.
They probably were. You think they fucked on those?
I mean, I guess at that point.
Yes.
Do you think? Did you fuck on them?
That's where the mojo comes from.
Did you fuck on them?
Me? No, I don't do stuff like that.
That's true. So it's thanks for joining us. I'm a little bit frustrated.
Why are you frustrated?
I'm frustrated.
Tell us your troubles.
No, but
this is a safe space.
I don't know if I mentioned to you guys earlier, but they're gonna remove guns from Looney Tunes.
That's pretty interesting, actually.
So Elmer Fudd, and
the famous hunter,
and Yosemite Sam.
Oh my God,
the famous gold
it's
miner.
Not Yosemite.
Maybe it's Yosemite.
Yosemite Sam. Yeah. No?
They will no longer be carrying guns on them.
What are they gonna?
Carrots,
carry?
I guess.
I feel like
all right.
I have no comment because I'm just.
Are they even making new episodes of that? Or?
Yeah, apparently, which is interesting because I just rather watch reruns.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like whenever I watch Bugs Bunny, that's what it is.
Do you watch Bugs Bunny often? Because then I'd be worried a little bit.
Well, yeah, I have the 24-hour channel, so once
that's
in a while.
That's true. I have it too. We have the same provider.
I feel like I would worry more about somebody who watches like I Love Lucy or something.
Fuck you.
I have a question. Did they kind of give an explanation?
Yeah, it has to do with the whole gun thing in the U.S.
But first of all, I think we already proved, like back in the 90s or some shit, that the whole violence in video games doesn't translate to violence in real life. So are we fucking going backwards to the 80s of, oh no, these kids can't see violence? Because first of all, I don't know. When I was a kid, I understood that, I'm watching TV. This is fake.
And it's a cartoon.
It's also a cartoon.
A kid's show.
Second of all, I mean, I see it. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it too. I mean, not all parents, but a lot of parents nowadays, they don't give a fuck about raising kids. They're just like, oh, you're bothering me. Here, iPad, leave me alone.
There you go.
That's true.
So, nothing's getting done. Maybe, I don't know, I had it explained. I don't remember ever being explained, violence is...
No one ever explained to me that.
But how fucking... I'm sorry, but how stupid you have to be like, fucking... Elmer Fudd shot Bugs Bunny in the face. That means I have to go do that in real life.
But usually it wouldn't even be the fact that because Elmer Fudd would never shoot Bugs Bunny.
Yeah,
but
he
always
always
end up shooting himself.
He always
Yeah.
or Daffy Duck.
Well,
Yeah.
just to say,
It's
I
true.
mean,
which is a bit racist. I think.
look, I mean, what's his name? Wile E. Coyote has been dynamiting himself for years too. They're gonna take
it's true.
dynamite out too.
Guys, can we
I actually don't know about. That's a good fucking point.
Well,
can we
you
give
know.
it up for the best Looney Tunes character, Longhorn Foghorn?
I say
Yeah, that guy. Now listen here, boy. Listen here. That guy's the best.
Longhorn is pretty great.
What was your favorite kind of segment like of the
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew is hilarious, but also Marvin the Martians.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Here we go. We're gonna blow it up.
We're gonna see here. That's more Kermit
Yeah.
shit. I can't do it. You
But
did it better.
no, you know who the best is though? Pepe Le Pew, because Pepe Le Pew is wow, everything's just falling off. Fucking Pepe Le Pew is actually not speaking French whenever he's talking. If you listen to him when he's hopping around, it's just French sounding gibberish that Milk yeah. He's just like le possédé et nous on posé avec le temps. He's
Pepe Le Pew
he's
is
not saying
definitely
anything.
Pepe Le Pew is definitely hilarious. I also really enjoyed the Roadrunner.
Well, that was
chasing.
probably my favorite. I mean, I loved all of that, but the Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner
He's
saga
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
was really my jam of the whole Looney Tunes universe, because that's how everybody describes kind of the cartoon worlds and all that shit.
Hold on,
Yeah.
we are having some
whoever-
audio difficulties right now. Is this good? Are you here?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. Which one's your headphone?
If
This
it helps the audience,
yeah,
I
thank
hear
you.
Tommy great.
I hear myself now. Yes.
Are you good?
Yes,
You hear everybody?
I hear everyone.
Beautiful.
That's fantastic.
Everything's fixed, guys.
Anyways, guys,
This is what it's like when you record in your backyard.
you know what I love? I never noticed you have fans out here. It looks like you're ready. You're really ready to record a podcast.
I am really ready to record. All I need is like.
Those are great fans too. They look like they're they're Ventus. They're not Juventus.
If you go inside my kitchen, there's a couple
Thank
of
God.
fluffers waiting.
Oh, well, I might just take you up on that offer.
Yeah. No,
I was already
they,
there.
They make really fluffy scrambled eggs.
Oh, I like fluffy scrambled. You know people that make like. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I can't make scrambled eggs.
Why not?
I don't know how, but I know how to make a killer omelet.
You know how you make a killer omelet?
Yeah.
You fuck up scrambled eggs.
Is that how you would do it? Like so like this.
Yeah, actually.
When you beat the eggs in the dish or whatever, then you put it in the frying pan, right?
Kind of looked like you were throwing down a piece of meat, like you were twirling
Yeah,
a
no,
piece
no,
of
no.
meat and then just throwing.
So I make omelets almost daily. All right,
Okay.
and like, so when I'm beating the omelet in the dish, I'm not beating my meat, but when I'm beating the omelet, and I throw it in the frying pan, what am I doing with the egg?
What?
Like, when it's in the frying pan, what am I supposed to do with the egg?
You just keep mixing it.
You just keep like ta 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 ta.
Yeah, you tsa but on low heat.
You keep it.
No, it's always on low heat,
It
even
has
for the
to
cook of the
It
omelet.
has to come together slowly, you know.
And then I just
It's like when you stir in the sauce.
you're
not
talking. You're talking. You know how to make a scrambled egg?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Well, what you want to do is you want to roll 3.5 first. But
It's weird. That's one thing I couldn't make. I could never make a scrambled egg. But now I'm gonna try it this weekend, guys. Maybe not because everything's open now.
Well,
everything's open. But you know what? You'll probably have a lot of time because you won't be able to be watching any Looney Tunes because of
the lack of violence.
The lack of violence. It's gonna suck.
What are cartoons without violence?
I wouldn't want to bring up my children in a world where they're like, oh, there's no violence in the Looney Tunes. By the way,
Yeah.
just so you know, back in my day, they were killing each other.
you know, and it was all in good fun. Like sometimes they would turn into like a roasted chicken.
That's
and you'd
true.
see them the next episode. It was all
And
good.
they were alive.
You know,
Nobody ever died in the Looney Tunes.
that's right.
And I don't think. Do you think the reason they're pulling violence is because of gun shit, but also just because? Has there ever been actual deaths of like a kid being like, "Oh, I shot this kid because I saw Elmer Fudd shoot himself"?
Listen, even the whole video games thing. Like
That's another thing.
I've never gone up to a car and pressed triangle to fucking jack it. You know what I mean?
But look, if that did happen, I mean, at a certain point, someone's got to have some sort of problem where they're like, "Oh yeah, I saw a cartoon and I'm reenacting it." I'm sorry, there's something that's not right, and it's not to like belittle the problem because obviously in a place like let's be honest, there's a gun violence problem in the States there, but. I don't think that going against cartoons is going to be what solves that. You know, Especially the Looney Tunes of all fucking things.
They're loony.
You know?
Oh, I just completely lost audio.
Oh, sorry.
Like, I think it's a bit of like adults projecting their problems. They don't want to solve it.
It's a bunch of
and they just wanna
Karens.
be like,
It's a bunch of Karens.
Yeah, that
yeah.
too.
What's up, Karen? Listening.
Wow, there we go.
Tom is having some issues
I'm
with
back.
his headphones
I'm back.
today,
I don't know
but
what
he's
the
back, baby.
I don't know what the hell happened with these headphones, guys. I'm sorry about this.
Last week we touched on The Five Bloods.
Yes.
It's a great movie, Spike Lee. It's available on Netflix. And we're getting
look at
served
this.
some watermelon.
Some nice watermelon.
Oh, I'm
Thank
definitely
you,
gonna have
sir.
watermelon. Thank you
Wow.
so much, sir.
Look at that. It's so beautiful. So
To paint a picture to everybody,
It's watermelon.
to all our
Tommy's
listeners here-
father graciously brought us
Here we
a
go.
plate of watermelon.
Oh, that sounded disgusting.
And I love it.
The Five Bloods on Netflix, Spike Lee's newest film. Steve and I both recommend it.
Is it really? What's it about?
Steve, you want to take the wheel?
All right, so you have a group of 4 Vietnam veterans who are returning back to Vietnam. They're searching for the remains of their fallen comrade.
Chadwick
And-
Boseman.
Yeah, and actually when he, where he fell, they were kind of transporting this gold that they were going to kind of repatriate to the black community. To kind of, they're always fighting in America's wars, and they felt like they're, all the fighting for the freedom they did, they got fuck all in return. So they're going to take something back for themselves. Well, and everybody else.
I read today that Spike originally wanted Sam Jackson, Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad. Los Pollo-
Yeah.
Gus.
Gustavo Fring.
Gustavo Frank, thank you. And
Fring.
yep, and Denzel.
Right.
Bighetto.
I want to say that, I wouldn't replace the cast because they all knocked out of the park.
They did.
However, that sounds insane as well.
Imagine them 3 plus Delroy.
Holy Jesus
Oh my
Christ!
God. Wow.
That would honestly be like
Unprecedented.
Oh,
Is it?
what is this? A Joel Schumacher movie? Rest in peace, buddy.
rip. Guys, we're recording this on Monday. The director of the best Batman movie has passed away at the age of 80.
Oh, no, get out. Christopher Nolan died. Seriously, you think Joel Schumacher did a better job than Christopher Nolan?
No, but can you explain yourself? Because you're going to make them sound like Batman and Robin was the best
Oh
one.
God, no. Okay,
So Joel Schumacher-
They're two different
So-
things.
Joel Schumacher directed 2 Batman films, and he directed a bunch of other things, but
one of them being Batman Forever, which is forever the best Batman movie. Period. End of sentence. End of paragraph.
Even compared to The Dark Knight?
Absolutely compared to all of them.
I'll tell you why Steve enjoys the Batman Forever. And I think it's a great Batman
Yeah.
entry.
Yeah.
But it's very comic book.
Who's the villain in that movie?
Tommy Lee, Two-Face and the
Two-Face.
Riddler.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Casting was great.
Casting was incredible.
Tommy Lee Jones and
Jim
Jim
Canada.
Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Canada, yeah.
That's right.
And I think Steve likes it a lot because it's very comic booky
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, which is kind of the whole fucking point.
and
like-
very animated, animated. And
yeah.
like it
Well,
just
it's, like you said, it's very
yeah.
very
Dark
comic-y.
Knight. Dark Knight is like it's dark. It's
At night.
Which is I'm not going to pretend the Dark Knight wasn't good, but I mean, okay, let's do this, but dark. Okay, let's do another movie, but dark. Like, okay, Jesus Christ, so original.
I know. It's like it's becoming like the Marvel movies, right?
Well, it's becoming like all superhero movies, Marvel or anybody really.
I feel like I don't know. Did you enjoy Tim Burton's Batman?
I did.
Which one did he do?
Excuse me,
again?
that was my throat. Sorry.
He did. Tim Burton was the one with the penguin. No?
Batman and Batman Returns.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
the one with
Jack
that-
Nicholson.
the Penguin.
Yeah, and the Joker.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
Keaton, essentially, both.
Yeah,
I did. I enjoyed that entire. Even Batman and Robin. I don't hate it.
That was the one with Freeze.
Yes.
And Uma Thurman.
Yes, and George Clooney with nipples.
Yeah.
diamond nipples.
Yeah, I don't.
to freeze. I like Arnold Schwarzenegger was too funny in that movie.
I don't hate it. I don't watch it often. I've maybe watched it a handful of times, but I don't hate it. I like that entire that entire comic booky Batman series. I don't hate it. I like it a lot because it reminds me of my childhood. And it's fun. Steve, did you watch Batman Forever in the theater?
No, I think I just watched. I used to watch it on TV.
Shit.
Do you guys were you guys fans of the Adam West Batman?
Oh, of course.
Well, it's out of Adam West.
With the Biff. And
No. That Batman was great. And what was the one before Batman Forever? Which was
Batman
also
Returns.
like it was no the cartoon.
Oh, the animated series.
Oh yeah,
Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
wa-
that was the best.
That for you know
That was
that
great.
was definitely the best Batman adaptation.
The '90s Batman, Warner
Yeah.
Brothers Orchestra,
Kevin Conroy.
75 years in the business doing
Mark
one
Hamill.
character.
Oh,
yeah.
no, it was fantastic.
Yeah, what a great show. It was like between that and I also used to enjoy the '90s Spider-Man.
Yeah,
cartoon.
90s Spider-Man. I like the... What was the one... Okay, so the one you're talking about was awesome. But even the older one was really good,
Spider-Man.
too. What was that one?
The Adventures of Spider-Man.
Was that
I don't know. I never
like
watched
the,
it.
like the '60s one.
Yeah.
With Jonah Jameson actually looks like J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, and what's his name? And every other episode was Mysterio becoming really big in a small place.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one was all the old school shit.
You liked Kingpin with that handicap that was inside the floaty chair.
Oh, jeez.
Kingpin to this day
What?
will be the best comic book character ever.
Oh my god! Remember when we had come up with that story at Brutus? Rest in peace.
Oh my rip.
Oh my god!
What was the story of Brutus?
The whole thing we had come up with this that whole thing with the Kingpin, and he's like, you go into a town and you try.
Okay, first of all, it's completely unrelated to Spider-Man. Kingpin.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Is it Daredevil Kingpin?
No.
So
It's like
I think I remember enough of it.
go
so,
for it. Pass me. Actually, you know what? While you talk, I'm gonna get some more gin.
Oh, please do.
We'll present the gin that we're drinking. But finish your story, Steve.
There's a guy who kind of flies into town. He's like a British of sorts.
The British soldier.
No, he's not a soldier.
Okay.
He's a, like pure, career criminal. That's what he does. It's what he loves.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
He just
do
wants
what
to be
you
a
love.
rock and roller.
He does, and you know what? He gets into town. He asks who's the kingpin. He has to be taken to him. Tom, I don't remember what happened when did he meet the kingpin on the first one? Because that's the first thing he does. He lands at the airport. He goes to the first person he sees. And he's like, "Take me to the kingpin."
Yeah, and the girl knows exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah. Now I don't remember what happens when he's there, but this is it's going to be a series apparently.
Yeah.
So the first episode ends. He's like,
I can't believe this.
he's on the balcony of his penthouse. He's just like ramming someone, and he's like, "I'm the fucking kingpin."
And it just pans
That's
out.
episode 1. This I think took place in L.A. if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Sounds violent.
it does. It is. It's
look,
very.
It's violence of the soul.
We're all kind of violent. Oh my god, this gin is good by itself, guys.
Mm.
I don't know if you know, but Loop Gin, not in no way affiliated to Joe Loop at all.
Who's that?
Joe Loop from Be Cool.
Joe Lupe.
Joe Loop. No way, shape, or form.
Uh,
Pour me a gin, or am I just dreaming?
I have to say, Tom,
I don't know how much. Just add whatever you want to add.
I was shocked because I'd never seen it before. You're like, here, smell this, and
It
Jesus,
smells of lime and ginger.
and
guys.
guess what? It tastes even better somehow.
I love it. Yeah, he's still he's working on.
He's working on it.
working
Are you
it.
doing? Did you put the tonic in, Steve?
Well, no, because I was too busy contemplating our Kingpin series.
Hey, is my ice too loud? Is this
Jesus
okay?
Fucking Christ! What if we did it, the three of us together?
That's funny.
Actually, sorry to cut in here, but I just thought about it now because that little soundbite made me think of it. I had recently watched Mo Better Blues, Spike Lee, really good movie.
How come I've never heard of these movies?
Because you gotta
You haven't been around long enough, Tom.
you gotta live the culture, man.
Gotta live
So-
the black culture, man.
I'm still
Like-
working on Parks and Rec. I'm sorry.
It's too long.
First of all, if you love music, specifically jazz, you're in for a real treat. But I was telling Johnny, and I say this as a Spike Lee fan,
Do you though?
But before watching the movie, I was like, he used to be on a lot of his movies. I wonder what happened. Then I watched Mo Better Blues, and I found out why. He's not a good actor.
Who's this?
Spike Lee.
Oh,
And like again, I say this as a fan, but he is not a good actor. Like John, you're very familiar with his his reel.
His reel, yeah.
What do you think? Are you on board with that?
Well, the thing is, it gets weird, his acting. It's Spike plays himself in most movies, except for in Do the Right Thing, where he does the right thing and he acts like someone else.
Oh, God,
wow.
That's hurtful,
was
but
actually-
it's true actually.
That was actually really good.
Spike is a great writer and a great director, just not a great actor, which is fine. Because but every director, I think, wants to direct themselves. I think
What is
Yeah,
what is Spike short for?
Spike
yeah.
It's there's no like.
abbreviation.
Did he give himself that name?
Spike Samuel.
Let me look that up. I think his name is Spike.
I think you're right.
I feel like
yeah.
Spike Lee is too much of like a movie business name.
No,
It's
well,
like a
he's
Seymour Butts.
definitely a Lee. He's definitely
He's a Lee,
Yeah.
but he's.
No, I think it's Spike. I think it's one of those things where it's like,
I mean, Bruce Lee makes sense.
does it?
Oh, Shelton Jackson Spike Lee.
Well, it's still there.
Shit.
It's
His
still
name
there.
is Sheldon.
Shelton.
Oh,
with a T.
Shelton with a T.
Yes.
Shelton.
Hailing from Brooklyn, the Republic of Brooklyn.
Oh shit.
Brooklyn.
Oh.
No, sleep.
You know who else is from Brooklyn?
Tell me.
Oh no, I got that fight or flight feeling again.
Is Mike Tyson from Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Oh no, he's from Harlem.
Seriously? He's from New York.
Sorry, he's from Harlem. Yeah.
Is he a New Yorker?
Yeah. New York.
Can you pass the tonic, please?
You want some
I
tonic?
need to
Tonic.
check this.
You really want some tonic?
I'd like some
Oh, you
tonic,
want
please.
some? Okay, I don't know. I thought you wanted this gin straight.
Thank you.
Loop Gin, the sponsor of not this podcast.
But we would accept it.
Okay, Mike Tyson is from.
I'm pretty sure it's Harlem.
He is from New York.
Harlem.
Does it say?
I think he's from Harlem.
The Republic of New York.
He wants to
No, Brooklyn.
He wants to make a return, guys, to boxing.
I saw that, and I also saw how ripped he is. He
Yeah.
could tear me in half.
Yeah, and Mayweather was like, "Fuck Mike Tyson," and I'm like, "Dude, get in the ring with him."
He's dead.
I want to see Mike Tyson versus Mayweather. I want to see Mike Tyson.
Okay,
I'd go to
fucking-
Vegas for that.
I want to see him eat his torso.
As a serious question, and like I don't dispute Mike Tyson's ability to like
do anything.
punch through a human being, but at his age, is it like say like cardiovascularly?
If he kept in shape,
Well, I saw him recently, and
he looks like he's training. Listen,
like
the guy. The problem is that all he has to do is catch you
Off.
with one one Tyson punch that
nerve damage. Instantly.
it hits you just below the chin, and your brain ends up in the upper balcony.
And your ears might end up there too.
You know,
Or in his mouth.
Oh my god! But like, I think it would be interesting to see.
I would definitely. I would watch that fight.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
Vegas, preferably.
Yeah,
Ooh, box seats.
and then they should actually imagine. Remember Vegas, guys. You can't wait to travel there.
I can't wait to go back to Vegas.
Saul's gonna comp us.
Oh, so.
Would you rather go to Vegas or would you rather go to like a beach destination?
No, I'd rather go to
Vegas.
Vegas.
You want to go to Vegas?
Yeah. I'd rather go to Vegas.
What would you do in Vegas?
Everything I did before. Which is drink, eat great food, stay at a great hotel.
There's no wrong answer when you're in Vegas.
I get the whole entertainment aspect of it, like shows
right.
and things are not coming back right now. But I would still go to Vegas just to have a good time.
I felt like
Yeah.
that was a scent of a woman moment. I want to eat an agreeable meal. I want to make love to a beautiful woman, and then I want to lie down in my big brass bed at the Waldorf and blow my fucking brains out.
Tom, have you been practicing the Pacino? I feel.
I feel like it's the only thing I know how to do is Al Pacino. I don't do it that great, but like
It's pretty great.
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds
I
good.
enjoy it very
Yeah?
thoroughly.
Don't let it go to your head there, but
I'm trying, guys. I
Don't
try
get
to
a big
perfect
dick
Al
about
Pacino.
it.
Hey, nobody told you to talk.
see.
You know who else has been practicing? Jamie Foxx to be Mike Tyson.
Oh, you sent me that.
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
He's doing a biopic again. He already played Ray.
He already,
Charles,
and
that is.
He ain't done.
Wow.
You know?
Jamie Foxx is such a powerhouse.
He is.
I guess like he's really got practice the lisp.
Oh man, I think he's gonna nail the Lisp.
Do you think it's gonna fuck him up and he won't be able to stop doing it?
If he's method enough.
Yeah, well, that almost happened to me and Tommy one time. we were driving downtown or something. And we were like talking with a Lisp for like 5-10 minutes, and we couldn't stop.
No, yeah.
Oh my god, where was I?
Yeah. We were talking like that, and we kept replacing words with just with a T with th.
Yeah, and then the opposite.
And words with a th with t.
So give us a rundown of that.
Like you would say, I went
smart.
Yeah, smart. I went downtown with Steve.
Or the
with Steve.
The 10th of June.
Yeah, the 10th.
The 10th.
The 10th of June.
The 10th of June.
You're so smart.
You're so smart.
And then for like
we did it for like a straight like 15, 20 minutes that we couldn't stop.
Yeah, we were struggling for a while.
You get used to it. I'm telling you guys, I feel like we should start doing it again. This coronavirus has us crazy right now. Like,
I guess
now would be a time to do it. Yeah.
Now would be a time to have a Lisp. Also, it would be a time to.
That's the episode.
Now would be time for a Lisp.
And it's also the time to close the beaches in Florida.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Were they ever closed, or was it like
they were for like a
week?
month, like a month.
A month.
It's
correct us if we're wrong, Florida people. But hopefully, if you're listening to this, you're not dead.
They're probably gonna be like, it was for 4 hours.
Get your facts straight.
I don't think anything closed over there. Everything.
The beach is definitely closed.
They add up, for a period.
Maybe a month is too long.
But everything's going is climbing again. All these numbers are climbing again. I don't know if Tenet is going to show in theaters over there.
Wow. Oh, over there, no. But who gives a shit about Florida?
As long as it shows over here.
As long as it shows in Montreal,
in the States, period.
As long as it as long as it shows in New York, California, we'll get it here in Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of Tenet, and again, throw back to another conversation I was having. Denzel Washington is so talented that I think like when he like had his son, he just like shot out a bunch of talent into his wife and created John David Washington.
It's called Spurs.
Because
that's his talent.
It's insane how good like his son is. Like
his son is gonna play his dad when his dad.
That would make sense in a biopic.
Oh yeah, 100%.
John David, do you mind playing your father Denzel in a biopic?
Yeah. But how sick is that? Already your father's like one of the...
according to one of our friends, not one of the greatest actors of all time.
You know what? I'm not even going to respond to that because it's so...
Who said that?
Kaylee.
She thinks he's
good.
He's like one of the top, but not one of the best ever.
Yeah.
Which is wrong.
But Tom Cruise is definitely there.
Kay, you're listening. You are wrong.
Wait, Tom? What about she likes Tom Cruise?
Well, I like Tom Cruise, but I think she also agreed with Tom Cruise. I'm not sure.
Tom Cruise is good. Tom Cruise.
No, sorry, Tom Hanks. My bad. Tom Hanks. I said Tom Hanks.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, well, like, let's have a bit of
Tom Hanks as Scarface.
You mother hunters.
You think I would love?
I don't think I've ever heard Tom Hanks swear.
I would love for him to play a 20-minute segment of that movie, like the part where they're in the shower and the guy's coming at them with the fucking chainsaw. you know what I mean? When they
dear God,
they go for the shakedown.
Yeah.
You would need Tom Hanks. You would need Tom Hanks, and you would need Billy Crystal.
He could be Manny.
Billy Crystal. That guy just dropped off the face of the earth. Is he dead?
No, he doesn't do
anything.
Does he do late night? No.
It would be great if Billy did stand up again. I thought he was a hilarious comic.
What's your favorite Billy Crystal movie?
Great question.
What?
Mr. Saturday Night, where he plays a comic, an Asian comic. It's very good. You don't know what that is, do you?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay.
I'm a bit embarrassed to say I haven't seen much Billy Crystal, which I think is pretty shameful.
You never seen like Analyze This? Or
that's a good point too.
I've seen those, but I haven't seen like I don't know if
great.
I've seen more than that. Maybe I have, but
my favorite just because like
you're gonna say Forget Paris.
No, because I feel like it's the authentic Jewish Billy Crystal coming out. Is America's Sweethearts when he plays when they're doing the press junket for the movie, and he's the agent for two powerhouse celebrities that
John
divorced.
Cusack and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah, he's so good in that movie. He's just he's making up headlines as he goes along, and he's and Seth Green.
Yes, not Seth Rogen. Seth Green.
Seth Green is his like protege. That's like his intern that's following him around. He's like, look, this is how we make a headline.
Remember Seth Green? He was in like all the Austin Powers films.
Where did he go?
He was in Entourage, no?
He wasn't on.
He wasn't on.
Tell Maddie I say hi.
Seth, yeah. Yeah.
Or Sloan. Tell Sloan
tell
I say
Sloan.
hi.
Seth Green is another one of those actors that just, not that he was great or anything, but
But
No.
he had
he had a character.
a solid period. Yeah.
Yeah. When he was
the
in the Italian job.
early 2000s. Early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like Mos Def.
Well, he still kind of had it. His other.
Mos Def's a
stuff,
great
like-
actor.
Yeah, he is.
He's good. I mean, his music. We were
Every-
supposed to see him, but that
yeah.
show got canceled.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Thank you, fucking.
Mos Def.
What was Donald K. Donald? Was it him that brought? No,
Not
it
sure who
wasn't
brought him,
him.
but
Fucking-
yeah.
fucking bullshit.
But Billy Crystal is a good guy that should do maybe like a little return. But I feel like he was good friends with Robin Williams. I feel like ever since Robin Williams passed away, he was just a bit like under the
You know what?
radar.
That's a good point.
You think he
Yeah.
turned off his volumeter?
This what?
His volumeter. He doesn't have like the
The volume? Oh,
volume,
volume.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't follow that at all. I'm
doesn't
so
have-
relaxed right
he-
now.
He doesn't have the yearning to go on stage.
Well, he hadn't done stand-up in a long time. He was doing Broadway for a while. And then, like, Broadway, like, he had a one-man show on Broadway.
I feel like I would love to see Ricky Gervais in Broadway.
I could see
I would
that.
just see Ricky Gervais, like, in general.
Period and anything.
Yeah.
He could do anything.
Yeah.
Does he do a lot of stand-up tours?
Gervais?
Yeah.
Yeah, he toured North America and then come to Montreal. Yeah, I
Guys,
don't know.
you
I
know
don't
what?
know
We'll
that.
come to. You know what we're gonna go see though?
What,
Rage
in-
Against the Machine
In 2021, yeah.
2021.
I mean, Steve sent you the refund for the show in July,
Yes.
by the way.
how did that?
You have an automatic accept.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you were just a richer $125.
yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently. Last week he sent it. He
Oh,
sent
yeah.
it to me, sent it to
Yeah.
you.
Didn't we have another show that we were supposed to go see that I bought tickets for?
Bill Burr. But
Bill
that's
Burr-
postponed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that there was no reimbursement. For
That not yet, no.
I can't wait to see Bill Burr.
And if that's the
yeah.
case, you're going to have to buy me another birthday gift. I'm just saying. So.
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. Well, I guess.
Well, Steve bought me a birthday gift.
I guess
Did
you're
you-
gonna have to
you
wait
bought me
until
something
next
down
year to
tickets.
find out, huh?
Oh, I guess so. You son of a
You gotta
bitch.
live until 30.
Ooh, Corona, don't get me.
Oh my god.
Billy Crystal, he started off in stand-up, right?
Stand up and...
Porn. Oh no, that was Jackie Chan. Sorry.
Is that for real, though?
Yeah.
It is true. It was on Uber Facts.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes. Yes.
If it's on Uber Facts.
It's
Yeah.
on Uber Facts. It must
On
be
Instagram.
true.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish.
You know.
I love a good Kanye bit.
I love a good Kanye bit. Honestly, he hasn't been on the news. He's been shutting the fuck up. Wasn't he a Trump supporter? And all of a sudden, he said, "No, it's all good."
Yeah,
you know the
I-
thing is,
I
I
heard
realize
that.
I realize I have to just like just not listen to everything else that he says except his music.
But does it bother you to a certain point? I mean, you're a fan of the artistry. I mean, we all, I think, have an artist that they're like, okay, well, what
should
you do
shut
on
up
your
now.
time is your time, but
Yeah,
you
no,
do
I
great
agree.
stuff.
I
But
agree.
Is there parts of it that kind of bother you, or you're a Kanye fan no matter what he says? You could say he throws shit at his neighbors, and you'd be like, his neighbors suck.
I never really liked him. Like
That's
as a
weird,
person,
dude.
Well,
As a
me
person,
neither,
as
to
a
be-
person.
Well, even I mean,
Also, the fact that he's married to Kim Kardashian, I find like the Kardashians are the richest, most basic people.
yeah, but maybe she's nice.
Who Kim?
Yeah, I
Stop it. They
She
both
could be nice.
They both go out. They both have these plunging fucking necklines. Kanye likes to wear V-necks down to his fucking belly button.
Well, it's because Steve has an affinity for the Armenians. So of course he would say that Kim is nice.
No,
She could
I-
be
she
different.
could be.
Would she have been famous without her dad?
Or her sex tape.
Yeah, but she is. That's what
Yeah,
you
but
gonna do?
What does she do? What did Kim Kardashian ever do? Other
She
than-
did a
oh,
sex tape.
She used to work for Paris Hilton.
That too.
Like,
And where's Paris Hilton?
She DJs.
yeah.
Still?
Yeah,
How is that even a career for her?
Well,
she
it's
has like
not.
a
She also
like
made
a
a
like
sex
a
tape.
blinged out mic and everything.
You follow her?
No, I've seen it. I've seen like
You
pictures.
fucking liar.
Yeah, her music's horrible.
But the DJ. Okay,
Well, does she
I
do
know
her
she was
own
a
music, or does
she was a
just kinda
singer
spin?
at a point. She was a singer at a point.
That
Yeah.
was horrible.
But
That-
you mean her music sucks that way, or like her the stuff she DJs
everything
sucks?
she does is horrible. She should stop. Just
Even her
enjoy-
sex tape was bad.
Just enjoy your dad's money. Yeah.
Conrad
Enjoy-
Hilton.
Enjoy your dad's money. Like, what do you?
Listen, if I owned if I was an heiress or an heir of a fucking a chain of hotels,
I would do nothing.
I would be so happy.
Yeah, I would. My life would be like no point. I would just like party. And,
But imagine
and
what the
spend
hotel
money.
discount is.
Oh, yeah.
It's nothing because you go there for free.
You know, Quebec City, that nice
I
one.
love how we're going to Quebec City with we're heiresses. And,
Yeah,
sorry, I keep
we're
saying
going-
heiresses, but we're heirs of a hotel chain.
Yeah, we're going to Quebec City.
We're going to Quebec City apparently. Nowhere else in the world, but we're going to Quebec City.
Just outside the old city.
Just outside the old city. We're going to go to Quebec City because, you know, my family owns Hilton hotels.
You should just go. You should just go.
Just be like, oh, you know Conrad?
You know
It's,
Conrad, right? You know
You could
Paris?
probably get the room for really cheap right now.
We've actually been looking for a little
yeah,
getaway.
but surprisingly not as cheap as you
Honestly,
think.
but you think we have to go in the week, I think, during the week.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I mean,
Which is pretty crazy considering, like, you know.
what's going on outside?
You would think,
You know,
please
COVID.
come.
Good old COVID.
I can't wait for a day off.
Yo, when's your vacation again?
Last week of July, actually. Yeah, last week of July.
So we're going to see each other maybe? Or?
Yeah, we're probably gonna do some stuff.
That'd be cool.
It's also, how many years is it with your girlfriend that week?
It's gonna be 4 years.
Wow, time flies when you're having fun, eh?
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. You know what else is fun?
What else?
Speaking of,
I don't know, man. I don't know if people are ready for it.
What's happening?
it's been a while.
Yeah,
It's
here we
been a
go.
while.
Do we just go for it?
I think it's time.
You're just in time to be in time.
That's right. Everybody's favorite segment is back.
Oh, it's not my favorite segment.
It's my favorite segment. It's Steve's favorite segment, and it's
Yeah.
probably Olga from the Netherlands' favorite segment.
It's
Shout
my
out to Olga.
It's my favorite segment when you lose.
yeah.
Actually,
You know what? You're a piece of shit.
I like it when he's off by like 1 extra second that
Yeah.
he should be off.
Well, you know what? I like it when he's right on time because then I get a nice hit of Brooklyn. There.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
Bronx?
yeah.
Yeah. What's happening?
It's there's all kinds of stuff happening in this yard right now, guys. This was a really weird night for the fucking laundry to just crap out on the line.
Also, it must have been a weird night for Vince Guzzo.
Yeah, imagine. Look at the Monday we're having. So
I mean, come on.
Oh my god. Okay,
Come
Steve,
on.
let's go. You start with yours.
all right.
Oh, you're gonna test me, Steve? You think
There's
you're gonna
no
test
there's
me?
no like
There's no team. There's no team, right?
There's no
no
theme.
team.
No
No.
theme here.
no team.
We're just bringing it back. Back to the basics.
Like
Back to what the
crisscross.
people want.
It's
So,
wickety 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 whack.
If nobody's heard that was good. If nobody's heard the In Time before, what's the premise of In Time?
So the premise of In Time is you have serious issues and that you're very good with remembering runtimes of movies, and you have to guess it. We started with 5 minutes, but now we shortened it
Within
to
the 3 minutes. Yeah, we got to
minutes.
give him a challenge.
yeah. So
5 minutes is too much leeway.
to start with, this,
What's the time? Sorry,
3
3 minutes.
3
Yeah.
minutes. Yeah,
Over or under?
both.
Yeah,
Okay.
either.
That's your over under right there, mise au jeu style.
So to start us off, I'm gonna bring it
I'm
back.
nervous. It's been a long time.
The early 2000s.
Oh shit, gone in 60 seconds.
Oh, good thinking, but I'll save that for later.
Don't do. We already did it.
Get rich or die trying.
Oh, that was a good one. How'd you come up with that?
It just hit me. I'm like, oh fuck. I was like, I want to do a 50 movie, man. It's like right there.
Okay. So I'm gonna risk my life here.
Take a swig. They'll
I'm
give
gonna
you
take a
some,
swig of
they'll
this
give you some
gin.
power.
Loop gin.
Lube, Joe Lube.
Get rich or die trying. I'm gonna go with 116 minutes.
You sicken me. 117.
Oh my god, that's fucking. Where's the button for it? Here it is. Nailed it. Mine is gonna bring us back to.
Cali.
That was a great interjection.
Thank you.
It's gonna bring us to 1999.
Ooh.
Ah, that's a good year.
He's actually heard of the movie. I brought it up not too long ago. Simply Irresistible.
Oh, is that what who was it? Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Yeah,
Oh, big fan.
Yeah, because Steve likes Buffy.
the one that when she cooks, whatever feelings she has when she cooks, everybody feels when they eat the food.
Okay, so here's the thing.
That's a very 90s premise.
Yeah.
I've never seen this film.
Oh, it's fucking horrible.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna guess because 1999. It's like rom-com, Tom. Haha.
I think
Rom-com,
I'm
Tom.
pretty-
That could be your new name.
Pretty sure.
So like a rom-com, 1999. I'm gonna go with 107 minutes.
Oh.
What is it?
100.
Ah, shit.
Oh man. Oh, actually, you know what? It's been a while. Oh yeah, I love it.
Fuck him up, Tom.
Fuck-
him up.
You fucking
That's what you get.
Should do one for every minute he goes off. All right, guys.
From the legendary director Michael Cimino.
Number 2. 2006.
Oh shit! Fast and Furious 7.
All the King's Men.
Oh,
Is that Sean Penn?
It's with actors and actresses.
Was it with Sean Penn or not?
Was in okay.
I think it's with Sean Penn and like.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Just so I know, I'm technically thinking of the right
that's
film.
why I said 2006. But if you
I
need
think,
the
I'm pretty
extra
sure. I'm pretty sure it's Sean Penn.
Steve
What's Sean's
Zalian
first
wrote
name?
it.
Yes, it's Sean Penn. Yeah.
Sean
So it's 136 minutes.
Oh.
is it right on? Oh no, you got it wrong.
What is it?
128. Also co-starring Jude Law, Kate Winslet, Anthony Hopkins, James Gandolfini, Mark Ruffalo, and I'm gonna
rest in
stop.
That was a
peace.
bad movie.
Rest in peace. There was it was
7
Sopranos
years.
anniversary
No, because he died 7 years ago.
or that.
Yeah.
So fucked up. So way too early.
I'm taking it back to 1973.
73. That's definitely a Cimino film.
1973, and the movie is called Serpico.
Oh, Al Pacino. Al Pacino. We're going to go with 135 minutes. What? You're fucking with me now.
130.
Fuck off.
Wow.
Not a promising return.
Wow, this is the
to-
worst.
to a crowd
this is the
favorite.
worst segment
You
so
should see
far.
their face right
I
now.
love it.
They're blushing with
I
joy.
love it. I love it. Oh, wow.
130. Shit, I watched it recently, actually.
Okay.
Should have watched closer.
Yeah, this one's for you, okay? There's no way you're getting this wrong.
I'm definitely getting it wrong.
Your boy is in it, all right?
Your boy.
Marlon Brando.
The movie is Wind Talkers.
Nick Gage. I never seen it. So, we're going to go with...
That's the right answer.
We're going to go with 136 minutes.
He nailed it.
134.
Oh.
Shit. Your boy is still in town.
Man. Mine is my last one is it hits really close to home. It
Let's have it.
it kind of defined my childhood. 1995.
I'm so scared. This is like
Don't
some
fuck
fuck.
this one up. This is personal now.
Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
95 minutes.
Oh my God! What is going on? What is going on?
What is on 95 minutes?
102.
Impossible.
102.
I wouldn't have expected that.
102.
Let's check
Regular
this out.
cut.
I'm checking
An
out.
hour
Oh,
42
He's
minutes.
contesting.
I'm contesting.
1 hour 42 minutes.
Mortal
It's right here.
Kombat. Fuck, you're right.
I know. I'm right.
Shit.
Google
Anyone
doesn't
have a
lie.
bonus one for me over here?
Mortal Kombat
You
Annihilation.
want me to get you a bonus?
That was a good one.
You know, okay.
That was a good one. 95 minutes.
I have a bonus for you. Let me just get it. Okay, guys, this is redemption.
Wait.
round.
Wait.
95 minutes, right?
95 minutes.
Annihilation was 95 minutes. See? I was right. One of the Mortal Kombat.
Okay,
films.
do you still want a redemption?
Yeah,
round?
go. Do it.
Okay. To save his soul and or reputation.
He got a 2% on Rotten Tomato.
That no, I won't touch that. Starring Jude Law, Enemy at the Gates.
Great movie.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna get.
Shit,
I'm,
you're gonna fuck me.
I'm gonna get the wrong answer ready.
134 minutes.
128.
God damn it. I know what's up with me, the 130s.
I could have answered that one.
Liar.
I'll
You know what? I really hate this game.
You know what, Steve? You redeem us.
He already redeemed us.
You redeem us.
Oh,
What does that even mean? What's happening right now?
The Hype Man's Ethnic Song of the Week.
It's not that time already.
Yes.
it's that
I'm
time.
so fucking fed up with
Time
this
flies
fucking...
by when clotheslines are falling.
It's true.
Um,
Steve, what's going on in the world of ethnicity?
Well, you know what, Johnny? I'm glad you asked because we're heading over to the bright and sunny Mediterranean.
La nostra storia sembra scritta da un cartone alla TV. Tu ragazzina innamorata, ma viziata un po' di più. Con i tuoi sogni nel cassetto, mi ripeti molto spesso, cago mi buravizza. Troppo gelosa ma ti giuro.
Wow!
This is
Wow.
a crazy song.
Yes.
That was such a good segue too.
That wa- honestly, like I didn't see that coming. I didn't know you were doing that, Tom. And wow, that was powerful.
Oh, I can't even deal. I need to know more about that song and who's the artist and what the fuck.
So that was some classic Ital disco
That was incredible.
by artist Raffaello. The song is called La Nostra Storia.
Yeah, it's out now.
Out now on Spotify.
It's been out a while.
Triple
actually.
platinum.
I chose this. I was had a bit of a film theme in mind.
Because you're supposed to interview Vince Guzzo.
Yeah, basically. I don't want to say it again, but the story here is anybody who's watched the film Gomorrah, you'll recognize it as the song that plays like right at the end of the first scene in the salon. I don't want to give away because
It's brutal.
It's brutal and it really sets the tone for the rest of
Yeah.
So anyone who hasn't seen it yet,
Scooters and
let me tell you, it starts off very strong and this kind of sets the tone for the rest of the movie. Now, what it's about, it's
basically they're driving on a cliff road on the coast of Tuscany. Joking, they're on
Not
probably Naples.
Malfi, you know.
no,
Amalfi.
they're in a salon in Napoli. And
No, he's talking about
I'm
what's
talking about what's
the
going
song.
on. What's
the song.
What the song?
No, actually, this
and the your cousin Eric is driving the car, and you're there with your friend Darren.
your white friend Darren.
They just picked you up you just got off the plane, and they're like, "You want to get some food, or you want to find some trouble?"
And then what happens?
And they're driving there. You know, they're on those rocky roads on the side of a mountain.
Everyone's driving a two-way street, you know.
All of a sudden, you know, it's dark. The car breaks down. These guys show up. They're like, "Listen, we can help you out. You're gonna have to give us some money." They don't have any money. They're gonna have to go rob a bank. There's no banks because everything's closed, so they have to end up hitting a brothel.
as
they don't
one
know,
does.
Yeah, they don't know who it's actually run by. They find out that it's the
Eric.
local kingpin's brother
Okay.
is actually running it, and that's
Are they Russians?
That's just the first verse.
This
Are
is what we were discussing before you got here.
yeah.
Wow, that's very good.
Steve, why don't you tell them what it's really about?
So you're kind of pretty far off, but I find it's a bit. I don't know. There's something that it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me because he starts off saying how this girl is like his, princess of his dreams, and their love's like chocolate and this and that. He gets to the chorus. He's like, "Oh, it's like our story's a movie, this and that." But then he says that like he starts saying she's a little too jealous, but he likes that the way she is, and and that she's spoiled. So the only time he really like talks about her personality, they're pretty negative traits. So I'm not sure why he's so in love.
Sounds very Italian.
Yeah, kind of.
It does sound very Italian.
He's super. They're super in love, but like, there's that.
Guys, I just want to point out that one day ago, Steve was also listening to a very ethnic song. Can we do a twofer? Can I just play this little 5 seconds?
All right.
5 seconds of the last song that the Hype Man, because I follow the Hype Man, and if you want to follow the Hype Man, follow him on Spotify to see what songs the Hype Man is listening to. But this is on another level.
I don't even remember. What was I listening to?
Here it comes. What a great song.
I can't even deal with how fucking nasty that sounds.
Oh my god. Okay.
My face literally automatically was like,
Oh my god. I felt like, oh my god, the power just
Steve, just give us
Drive
a
with
brief.
briefly. Okay.
Because you reintroduced me to that song because I knew it, but then
Wrote
it
it
was a
off.
long time I hadn't listened to it.
So the song is by Seu Jorge, a Brazilian folk superstar, also an actor. I actually first found out he was a musician because I saw him in one of the best movies I've ever seen, City of God. And I was like, oh, I want to know more about this guy. And I saw he was a musician, so I checked him out and like, wow. And that song is on an album called Música para Churrascos, which is
Volume 2.
Volume 2, which is means barbecue music. Music for barbecue.
Yes.
So
Because a churrascaria is where they do the
well,
barbecue.
there you go. And I mean, that whole album, let alone that song, is just a funkadelic punch right in the fucking face.
I love it.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you Tom, that you kind of you see when I'm up to, you check up.
Yeah, I love it.
I always do, just to see how fucked up you are.
I feel like I'm missing friends on this though.
What, on Spotify?
Yeah.
If you guys think Steve should have a Spotify playlist, ethnic songs.
I have 2 ethnic playlists. Well, I don't know if that's
purpose,
right to
or?
say. Yeah, I made them myself. I have one for my Balkan music, and I have one for Turkish music. So
I'm glad we give a shit.
Yeah.
yeah, well, hey, you asked, you fucker.
That's very. This has been a very interesting episode of the podcast.
Because I'd rather just end it on the fact that Chris D'Elia is soliciting young women. So,
Okay, look, guys.
Well, Tom, you're telling us about what he said in response to that. So wait,
Well,
Jan,
look,
why don't you introduce
hold on a
like
sec. Jimmy, can you pull that up?
what do you want me to say? It's all over the news. Chris D'Elia apparently allegedly reached out to some underage girls for some nudes.
and
Which I'm not surprised. He's a bit weird.
and Tom, you said he made a statement, so
Here we
I
go.
didn't see the statement. I was looking for it.
There we go. I'm gonna read it. Okay, so I know I have said and done things that might have offended people during my career, but I have never knowingly pursued an underage woman at any point. All of my relationships have been both legal and consensual, and I have never met or exchanged an inappropriate photo with the people who have tweeted about me. That being said, I am truly sorry. I was a dumb guy who absolutely let myself get caught up in my lifestyle. That's my fault. I own it. I've been reflecting on this for some time, and I promise I will continue to do better.
and just to kind of give a bit of exposure to both sides, the people who made the accusations also had like screenshots of emails or whatever. I haven't been able to read them myself, so I don't know if they say
I
their
read
age on
read
them.
them.
Do they ever mention their age?
No.
No.
I didn't.
Well, they're underage. It's under 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
maybe it's apparent,
like
like
the-
if you
the-
could see them, or I don't know if.
I have some pictures right here. They're just like screenshots, but you know what I mean. Use it. Send me a pic. Send whatever.
Yeah, they're the screenshots in the chat.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's like no. They're very exotic. Haha. The fucking panda dick. Like it doesn't.
No, I'm wondering if maybe like on their profile it says somewhere, or like wherever he's messaging them, it should be apparent, or I don't know.
Listen, all these things to say that
It's a crazy world.
it's a crazy world, guys. People will do anything to get famous, you know what I mean? But unlike us here at Snobcast, we just take a day at a time.
Yeah. One day
Live
at a
life.
time. One drink at a time.
But sometimes it's 2 drinks at a time. 4 years ago, it was like 7 drinks at a time. But hey,
Oh my god.
Look at
because
you
we had a
getting
recent...
wise.
What?
Look at you getting wise.
No, it's just because of we had a Snapchat memory from like 7 years ago, or not 7 years. Sorry, that's too long. Like 4 years ago, at Brutus, again, rest in peace, where the
Flowing like mud around here.
and it looked like we were having 4 beers each, because at the time they were selling pints for like $4 a pint.
We had
And-
16 beers on that table.
And the thing is, I could still go for that. Like, I could still do it. So
Mhm.
I'm ready whenever you guys are ready. I'm ready to do it. And if anyone listening wants to join us, please join us.
if anybody wants to open up a bar,
We'll invest, I guess.
yeah.
We'll sponsor you.
Yeah.
Snob Media, Snobcast, Snob Guts,
Snob bar.
Snob Bar. Shit.
Shit.
With some funky ass music.
Imagine some Siljar.
Hopefully. Oh, go ahead, Steve.
Oh no, I just I'm glad you brought that up.
Hey,
So
no
Josh
problem.
would definitely be a staple. I think.
Colvinas. We'll call the bar Colvinas.
Oh, that's such a great fucking name.
You know?
No one take that, please. We'll fucking hunt you down if you
Yeah.
take it.
Good old Jerry, man.
Good old Jerry.
Good old Jerry.
Does he have COVID?
No, he told me he checked it. I mean, sometimes I worry that
He was happy. Actually, he messaged me and he said, I'm positive. And I'm like, what do you mean? I told him, I'm like, Jerry, you're positive that you have coronavirus? And he's like, I'm positive. I'm with it. I'm like, what does that mean? I'm like, did you get it? Did you not get it? He goes, he said, and I quote, "It's none of your business. It's no one's business. I'll let you know when I let you know.
How long ago was that?
Yesterday.
Was this around 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
Well, actually, during that time, he sent me what looked to be like a grocery list. I'm like, he was like, "Oh no, it's for later," and I that's kind of.
Is there something that I'm doing wrong? Because he's never messaging me or calling me.
I don't know, but I have these fucking allergies right now.
Look, I mean,
You decided to do the fucking podcast outside, you dumb fuck.
My Claritin wore off.
I mean, have you ever offered him herring?
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this has been this week's episode of Snobcast. We'll see you all next week.